Okay, here we are at the start of the Mega Meon Sportive. We're having a bit of a preview. I'm with the organiser Martin Barden. He's come out on his bike, I'm out on my bike. He's going to show us around. Tell us a bit about the route today, Martin.
It's actually 3 routes as part of the Sportive. We've got a 95, 75 and just over a 50 miler. It's through the stunning Meon Valley. We head off here, head towards and we just touch part of the South Downs. So a couple of nice climbs, sort of 15-20 miles in to get people warmed up.
And what sort of climbs are they? Long and short and sharp, long and easy? What are we looking for?
There's a couple out there. There's a couple of short and sharp ones which we take on the first part of the ride. And then at the end of the ride we've got a couple of sort of long and gradual ones, but some nice rewarding views at the top of the hills as well. So the Meon Valley, which we're heading into, is a stunning part of the countryside. A lot of green rolling hills. At this time of the year we've also got the lovely rape fields out, which are yellow in colour. The course generally isn't overly hilly, it's more lumpy, and that's what's quite traditional about the Meon Valley, is sort of rolling hills.
And those conditions, that's all the way round? Are we looking at more or less the same, rolling, lumpy for the whole route, or is there any flat bits? What are we looking at?
There is some flat bits indeed, especially sort of in the first 5-10 miles to get people warmed up, and at the very top of the route as well to give them a little bit of break around Aylesford. It's quite a nice flat bit, and there's some downhills as well, which you'll be pleased to hear. Obviously after some of those nice climbs we've got the rewards of some gradual and fast descents as well.
All right, that sounds good. Well, we'll have a look at those when we're out on the course. And just tell me, just quickly, how many people are you expecting to ride when the event starts?
We've got a capacity at this venue of 1,500. First year, we would hope to get close to 600-700 people.
Plenty of car parking for everyone at the start?
Yeah, we've actually got 1,500 tarmac spaces here, and it's a fantastic place, the South Downs College. So, more than adequate parking for everybody and facilities.
Well, no big queues at the start?
No, toilets, showers, we've got sports halls with massages, tea, coffee. Registration will be extremely quick as well. We've got plenty of staff on to cope with that, so a very smooth event centre, hopefully.
Well, let's hope so. Well, that all sounds good. We're going to go out on our bikes now and have a ride around the course. So, are you filming now, are you?
Yep.
Right, go. Well, here we are. We've done our little preview ride of the Mega Meon Challenge. Martin's looked after us very well, shown us round, and a very, very good route, very entertaining. Martin, just talk us through a bit some of the highlights that you've taken us on today.
Well, we started off obviously in Waterlooville. Then we headed out and we had a smooth 10-15 miles just to get our legs warmed up before we started to encounter sort of the first rolling hills. After the sort of first rolling hills around the Denmead area, the Epic guys split off. Then there's some hills in the route.
Just remind us, what are the names of those of a couple of those hills on that hilly sector? And we're talking about sort of 20 to 30 miles in, aren't we? There, where the hills really start. What are the names of those hills?
Yeah, we've got Butser Hill, and we do the backside of Butser Hill.
The backside of Butser Hill. Yeah, we're looking forward to that one.
Excuse the pardon, yeah, which is one of the largest hills on the South Downs, which is a nice hill with a bit of a kick at the end of it as well.
So that's a couple of the hills. That's sort of the hilly section, and then I think we start going then down, it starts getting flatter again as you go down to Alresford, and then we've got another loop up to the north, is that right?
Yeah, at Alresford the Epic guys split off and do an additional 20 miles, a northern loop, which once again is fairly rolling, before rejoining the Standard and the Fun guys at Alresford, and then they start to wind their way back through the Meon Valley, heading sort of southeast. Once again, beautiful countryside.
Yeah, that was a very nice section, wasn't it? We went down some lovely roads there, in amongst the rapeseed fields, down the Meon Valley. That was a beautiful section as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And then it sort of finishes up as a nice climb up Portsmouth Hill, at the top of which, over to your right hand side, you see Chichester Harbour, you can see Portsmouth Harbour and the Spinnaker Tower. Look a little bit further across the water there, you can see the Isle of Wight as well. So, and if you look to your left, you've got the beautiful view of the South Downs, and a nice sort of vista to finish on.
That's right. Well, we were lucky because we were on the preview, so we had time to stop and look at the views. People who are going to be doing the epic ride, by the time they get to there, they might not feel like looking at the viewpoint, but I would recommend stopping and having a look, because after that it's just a couple of miles back here to the finish. The other thing I've got to say about the Mega Meon Challenge, it's sponsored by Wiggle. The Wiggle's part of the Wiggle Super Series, and today both Martin and I have been riding on a couple of recce bikes from Wiggle. So how did your bike go today, Martin?
It's a sportive design bike, so it's actually extremely comfortable. It's a great riding position, doesn't put any strain on your back, but also fairly responsive as well. Feels very stiff, and you know, it climbs the hills extremely well. I've been very pleased with it today.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I was on a Regos 2. I think you're on a Regos.
Yeah,
what's yours? A Regos 3. Yeah.
Regos 3.
So quite similar. And yeah, I'd agree with you. It was a great first time out on that bike, and it was a great bike for a course like this. So I think the Virentis did us proud today. So thanks, Martin. Thanks for showing us
It's been a
around.
good day.
It's a great ride.